everyone! How is everyone doing today? So I have a confession to make. I have started a Pops collection of Funko Pops. I really like them. I think they're really cool little figures. I have one that my brother gifted me a couple Christmases ago, and it's from the Wild Thornberrys. I really like the Nickelodeon and the Disney ones. And I saw a Hello Kitty one that I really liked. I went to an arcade recently down in Portland. I think it was called Round One Arcade. And I tried really hard to win this Hello Kitty Funko Pop from this little the I forget what they're called. They're the machine with the grab claw machines. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I tried to win one. I failed 3 times, or 3 or 2 times. And then I had my friend try, and neither of us could win this Hello Kitty Funko Pop. And I had so much fun at the Round One arcade. I was in my groove. I played some Dance Dance Revolution. I have not played that ever. And I used to cheerlead, so it was kind of fun getting in the groove. But I haven't done anything like that since my brain injury, so that was big for me. I was dancing. I played a racing game. I was having a blast at the arcade. But that is completely besides the point. I've seen a lot of different Funko Pops that I'd like to collect. They have some cool Marvel ones. I would love to collect some of those. I tend to buy my younger brothers some of the anime Funko Pops. I feel like they have something for everyone when it comes to Funko Pop, that some interest of anyone's, they got Marvel, they got Disney, they got Funko Pop, Nickelodeon ones, they have anime, they have a bunch of different varieties and characters for you to choose from, and they look really cool on my desk. So I bought Funko Pop 1208. They are worth more if you keep them in the box. I, however, don't have a whole lot of room on my desk and in my office area to keep them in the box. I kind of would like to get a little shelf eventually in my hallway, near the stairways, a really skinny one to display my Funko Pops on. I like to collect things, and that's the problem. When I really, really like things, I start collecting them, and I end up in a room full of 120 items of the same kind of thing. I collect mini brands. I love those. I collect dolls. I got a huge doll room. So clearly, collecting for me is a big hobby once I find something I like. So maybe someday I'll have 120 Funko Pops. We'll see. I'm new to collecting Funko Pops, so I don't know a lot about them. A friend of mine showed me his Funko Pop collection, an online friend, and that was really cool. I have a video on it. I'll link it somewheres. But yeah, I'm excited to show you guys my little Funko Pops. Like I said, my brother got me into it with the Wild Thornberry ones, and then I've seen more and more that I like recently, and finally I'm caving. And of course it was the Rugrats one that made me cave, because I loved the Rugrats as a kid. I was a Rugrats stan, and now they have the on Paramount Plus, they released a new version of Rugrats where they're making a whole new Rugrats series in a different animation style. It's really, really cool. But yeah, we have Susie Carmichael, Rugrats Funko Pop 1208. It's a Funko Pop television one. And there were a couple released, Angelica Pickles was 1206, Chucky Finster was 1207, and then after Susie Carmichael comes Tommy Pickle, number 1209. I love how they, number them, and you can see the other characters on the back. She's holding what looks to be, some sort of narwhal. It's a little whale with a horn. I think they're called a narwhal. But let's unbox her, because I want a closer look at her. And then maybe we'll take a little peek at the television series so you guys can see a little bit of Susie Carmichael's personality, because I really liked her in Rugrats. Like, unlike Angelica, here's the thing. Angelica, everyone at my mom's, one of her old jobs, they called her Angelica because they knew whatever my mama says, she meant, like, she would stand behind her word. Like, if she said she was gonna write you up for something, she was gonna write you up. Like, she didn't mess around, so they called her Angelica. And whatnot. So she had that nickname at the, where she worked, when I was a kid. And my mom's told me that her nickname was Angelica, which I thought was funny. Even though Angelica's kind of like a little bossy. And my mom very much does, like, mean what she says. Like, she can back what comes out of her mouth. And my mama ain't scared of much. And she, yeah. So I was laughing that she used to be called that. But that kind of, like, makes me love the Rugrats even more because my mom was nicknamed after Angelica. Like, that was her work nickname. And then, let me see if I can get this Susie Carmichael's out because she's giving me a hard time. But I always liked Susie Carmichael. She was caring. She kind of looked after, like, the other Rugrats. She wasn't, like, bossy. Well, she and Angelica could get at it a few times. I mean, they were both, like, the big kids that Tommy and his friends looked up to. And I would like to get each of the Rugrats. So here is, I might keep the box and put it in my closet because I think I can just put her back in the box if I want to at some point. Because she is so easy. Like, you just lift up this and you can get her out of the box. So that is really cool that they made the packaging so you could display her in the box or out of the box easily. But here's little Susie Carmichael. She has little, like, red flowers. She's got her, like, classic yellow and purple dress with some purple tights and some little red and yellow shoes. She has this really cool, like, flowery bracelet. She's got her little narwhal. I love Susie Carmichael so much. Oh, she is so cute. I love her little face. She's missing a mouth, though. They just, like, didn't give her a mouth. Somebody did Susie Carmichael so wrong. Because she got no mouth. She got a nose, she got these big eyes, but she ain't got no mouth. They did Susie wrong. See, my Wild Thornberries one has a mouth, but my Susie Carmichael one does not. They doing you wrong, Susie. Somebody got lazy on the job. They were just like, I don't got time to be making no mouth for Susie. I ain't got time for that. I can't believe, like, she doesn't have a mouth of, like, all things. I'm kind of surprised. I was, like, as I was taking her out, I expected to see, like, a little, like, smile, like, a little, kind of, like, drawn on, like, her eyebrows or something. The flowers are, like, 3D. Like, you can really feel those. She is so cool. So, yeah. I love the Rugrats. Now, she is for sale on Amazon. I happened to get her on GameStop, and I paid more for her than on Amazon. On Amazon, she's selling for $5.94 because she is 54% off at the moment. I don't know if she'll be selling for that in the future because the other ones were priced more similarly to what I paid for Susie Carmichael. But I still feel like GameStop did me a little dirty. What's you doing, GameStop? You overcharged me. Like, Amazon, if I had ordered from Amazon, I wouldn't have paid that, y'all. I'm just gonna straight up say that. So I'm gonna shrink myself, and like magic, 1, 2, 3. Voila! It's Amazon. I'm so magical, you guys. Sorry, I am, like, so hyped up on Pepsi right now. Usually, like, caffeine calms me down, but I haven't been drinking as much caffeine. Like, I had 1 Coca-Cola and 1 Pepsi today, I usually drink more than that, and I'm like so hyped. And I've been like sipping at my Pepsi, y'all. I have not just been guzzling it down like I usually do. I'm trying to like go slowly on the soda, because I'm trying to like, I had lost a lot of weight, so then I wanted to gain a little weight. But now I feel like I gained a little too much weight. So now I'm working on losing a little weight. Funny how that works, right? Because I was like 95 something pounds. And that now I'm like 130 last I checked. And I'm like, that's not cool. So now I'm trying to lose weight. I only want to lose like 10, 15 pounds. And then I'll feel comfortable with my weight. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like a lot for me. I usually weigh around 120, 120-ish. And I have some like stomach problems, so when I gain weight, that acid gets me, y'all. I don't feel as good when I gain weight, so I want to be at a weight where I feel good. Like, I didn't feel good at like 90 something pounds because, oh my goodness, I was like not feeling good whatsoever. And I didn't lose the weight on purpose. I have no idea why I lost that much weight. But I don't know. I feel like I was like maybe stressed then, because I was like battling with like some more like depression back then, so I lost a lot of weight. But now that my mom's had cancer, I'm stress eating. So I feel like it correlates, like depression for me, I lose weight, and then like anxiety, I stress eat. So I think that'd be what's going on. But this is Susie Carmichael on Amazon. I will link her in the description where you can buy her. Even on Amazon, she ain't got no mouth. So like I'm kind of upset. I'm kind of like legitimately sad for Susie Carmichael. Like, they did her wrong. I feel so bad for my Susie. I like that she's got the little narwhal. As you can see, she's $5.94. And it says, put Susie Carmichael in charge of your Rugrats collection. Wise, optimistic, and genuinely honest, Susie Carmichael can keep Angelica Pickles in line. And she stands about 4.11 inches tall. I don't have a ruler. I'm not gonna measure her to see. But like, Chucky is like 15.22. Angelica's like 9.64. You can even bundle them up on Amazon. I saw the Chucky one and I wanted so bad to buy it, but I'm like, I already bought Susie. Like, I saw that when I was walking through the mall with my friend, in a completely different store, not at GameStop. But yeah, they even have like Phil and Lil, it's a 2-pack because they're twins. That's like $23. But like Angelica right now, she's on sale for like $7.86. I would love to get the Angelica Funko Pop for both me, but also I'd love to give one to give to my mom because, like I said, they all be calling her Angelica. And none of the Rugrats have a mouth. Like, they did them all so dirty. Like, what y'all doing? You gave the Wild Thornberries girl a mouth. Like, why are you doing my? They have a. That's the. Wait, is that McDonald's Hamburglar? Y'all, I believe I saw that in GameStop too, and I laughed about it then, and then I forgot all about it. But yeah, they have the McDonald's Hamburglar in Funko Pop form. They have like the Godfather from like the movies. They have like Mickey Mouse, a Mickey Mouse Amazon exclusive one. But they even have like something wild cards which have like a little pop figure in them. That's like a Marvel one. I think they're made by the same people that make the Funko Pops. They have a Home Alone one, y'all. They have a Home Alone one, and like he's even got like the iron mark in his face. That is like the burglar from Home Alone. Um, that is really, really cool. They have like Lilo and Stitch, Monsters Inc. So you can see there's a lot of different ones to collect. They have Patty from Doug. They have the dinosaurs, baby. Y'all remember the dinosaurs? I watched that as a kid, and I can't remember like legit anything about that movie except what the characters look like. They've got like Monsters Inc. Boo. They have the little Disney Pride one. They have the Mandalorian. They have an anime figure right here whose name I am not going to try to pronounce because I will fail. My brother knows how to pronounce that stuff. He knows all about his anime. I be over here. My tongue does not move that way. My tongue does not form those words. My mouth does not form those words. I'ma just throw that out there already. They have a Grey's Anatomy Funko Pop. Like, they have a lot of cool ones. They even have a purple Reptar. You go, Reptar. They have, like, a little Funko Pop's lip gloss tube. That's Rugrats. They have, like, so many cool Funko Pop stuff. Like, there's my Wild Thornberry one that my brother has got me. It's Funko Pop 35576 Pop Animation. And it is Eliza from the Wild Thornberries. I will link her down below too. Like, it's the same one that I'm holding. She's really cool. She's got binoculars, a purple and green backpack, a yellow and red dress with her classic shoes, and her glasses. And I feel like she's better quality because at least they gave her a mouth. You know, they gave her a mouth. I feel like there's some favoritism going on. You know what I mean? They didn't see fit to give the other ones a mouth. They even have like a Funko Pop animation Care Bears 40th anniversary champ, which I would love to get, to be honest. Like, that is so cool. They have the Bride of Chucky. That I would not want in my room. That is terrifying. Thank you very much. That is legit. They have the Goofy movie VHS cover with like a little Funko Pop figure inside. That is really cool. So they have a lot of like cool ones. They have Woody from Toy Story. They got all kinds. Now I will be going to Paramount. And I will be hiding my window capture for a minute. Boom, it disappears like magic because I need to sign in, y'all, and I don't want y'all seeing my password. No offense, but I feel like my mom would be like, everyone can see our Amazon password. What are you doing, child? Like, don't you know you don't get that information out? Like, obviously it's saved in there, so you wouldn't like see the password. There'd be some blue dots, but like you'd see the email. You could probably guess the password. Like, I ain't no fool. I ain't no fool. At least not today. Not today. I ain't no fool. Look, I'm a fool some days, but I'm not. Look, I'm not a fool every day. You know. So they have like the older versions on Paramount Plus of the Rugrats. Like, they even have like the Rugrats Tales from the Crib movies, which like I never got to see. They have Rugrats all grown up. They have the original Rugrats. But let me tell you, the new Rugrats, it's not bad. It is not bad. There's this one episode, if I can find it, that I thought was really good. That's this one. Like, they went to like a Comic-Con convention. So Rugrats has basically been updated in this version for like the times we're living in now, sort of. Like, it's different from the original series, but it's still really good. Thank you for the ad, Paramount. So, there's an ad. I might cut this out editing. I might not. I might just leave it. I might just let y'all suffer through the ad with me. You know. And I pay for Paramount Plus to watch these shows. It reminds me of, like, Star Wars, kind of. The little, like, convention they go to. And it's, like, the same creators as the original Rugrats. But you can see Susie's really, really cool. So that is really cool. I don't want to show the whole thing because they'll copyright me, like, I guarantee it, because this series is new and it's, like, only available on Paramount Plus. But I can show you guys more of the old ones because I've seen a lot of other people on YouTube have shared more of the old ones with, like, Susie Carmichael. And then, like, give you guys kind of a comparison. Like, I was actually really impressed. But I think Susie Carmichael, she, like, joins Rugrats in one of the later seasons, I want to say. Because I don't think she, like, joined right away. Yeah, it was, like, Meet the Carmichaels is when she joined and whatnot. And you get to, like, actually meet Susie Carmichael in this one here. Y'all are not gonna... Okay, phew. I was gonna say, if they hit me with another ad, Paramount Plus, I am not gonna be impressed. I have so many streaming services, though. Like, it's ridiculous how many streaming services I have paid for because I don't really pay... I don't watch cable much, except when I'm at, like, my mom's. There's no point in, like, paying for cable for my apartment, because I visit my mom a lot. So, I like to visit my mom, like, on the weekends and just, like, say, how you doing, Mom? I moved out. You thought you weren't gonna see me that much, but here I am. Giving, you know, my bright, happy, shiny face, giving her some company. I love spending time with my mom. But yeah, I remember the theme song of Rugrats too and really, really liking it. I even remember they had this Rugrats PlayStation, like, 1 or 2 Rugrats video game. And I think it's the Rugrats a lot of us grew up with and remember because, like, the new Rugrats is, like, fairly new still. I think it's only been out, like, a year, maybe at most. I want them to make a second season really badly, but they haven't yet, and I'm wondering, like, what's going on with that. Like, are they making a second season? Because I watched the whole first season, and I still binge watch it. I'm, like, sitting over here binge watching it, this year, because I like the show. Like, the old version is good. I binge watch that, and then I'll binge watch the new version. Okay, quick question, y'all. I have to pause for this question. It's important. Who is your favorite Rugrats character? Because I'm not sure. Like, I can kind of relate to Chucky, to be honest. Like, Chucky is like such a scaredy cat, and I love him. Tommy is like super brave. I relate to Angelica a lot too. I think that's because I'm a big sister, so I relate to. I was probably a bossy big sister. I'm just saying. Woo! Somebody's moved in. See, this would be my mom. If anyone new moved into my mom's neighbors, y'all can bet you she would be outside gossiping with the other neighbors about who moved in. Like, they'd be like, it looks like somebody moved into Betty Phillips across the street. Like, who moved in there? Like, that is just who my mom and her neighbors are really close. These are them, like, small town, suburban vibes. where you're really close with your neighbors and you're out there like, so what have you heard about the new people in the Betty Phillips house? Yeah, I heard he's a sheriff. Like, you know what I mean? That is... The Paytons.
Anything to say to people when I first meet them.
Guess what the husband does?
What?
He writes stories for the dummy bears.
The dummy bears?
The Dummy Bears. Which is kind of like the Rugrats version of the Care Bears. Oh, not with like the Jello bowl. Oh my goodness. I won't eat those. That's yuck. Oh. I'm with Stu. I ain't giving no Jello molds to the neighbor. Ugh!
Nice place.
Yeah, too bad it's under a curse.
Oh, Stu.
Hey, pal, move it or lose it. Sorry.
So then this is Susie Carmichael's mom.
It's so perfect.
Or at least it was.
Thanks. That's what the Tiffany company said, too. I'm Lucy Carmichael, by the way. Come on in. I'll introduce you to the family. This is my husband.
Randy Carmichael? Randy Carmichael? It's an honor, sir. A real honor. I just love your show. Gee, thanks. You know the one I really love? The one where Zippo the dummy bear with the pink bow gives a valentine to Mongo the bad. I get choked up every time.
Randy prefers not to talk about the show.
Oh, sure. Just one question, Randy. Who came up with the idea of giving them heart-shaped faces?
Randy hates his job. He is like that typical millennial going into work like, this ain't for me.
I gotta move some stuff in from the van. Remember the one where Gummo and Binky saved all the Mopey boys from Depression Valley? That was...
Or maybe he kind of reminds me of like your parents a little, you know? They don't want to talk about work.
And these are the kids. Buster, Elisa, Edwin, and Susie.
See, there's Susie. Oh, she's crying. But she had even back then, she had like the yellow dress, the purple leggings, the red shoes, the flowers in her hair. Like...
I'm sorry, dear. You know that's not the way to get what you want. Oh my, what a nice Jello mold.
See, at that point, as the neighbor, I'd be like, okay, I'm done visiting. Have fun. I will be leaving this here on like your table, and I'm gonna take myself and exit because I don't do crying. No, I've babysat a bit and like, but I've never had a kid like running and crying like that. Like that house looks like chaos with like 4 kids. You know. Like, I don't know. I come from a very, like, we like to tease each other and laugh kind of family. But I don't do, not that kind of chaos. I like nice, relaxed, like, you know, low-key. But yeah, sometimes life does get chaotic, but still. All those kids screaming, I'd be like, I am too old for this. I have reached that age. I am too old for this. But yeah, on this note, this has been a 30-minute video. So I will catch y'all later, and I hope you're all having a good day. Bye, everyone.